everyone to part 2 of this series. So yes, I'm recording this on the same day as part 1, but this part will be released in part, just part, tomorrow. This part will be released tomorrow. So, if you guys don't know, there will be a video. This challenge will be kind of like a, that movie genre, what is it called? Oh, the racing car movie genre. This will be it. It's basically the teams will be a race, and this will be kind of a rejoin challenge as well. Because, Izzy joins up with their team, join the challenge. Now she's a screaming gaffer. But anyway, the team to, lose is going to be Screaming Gaffers, and I'm eliminating Izzy. Okay, here's the reason why I'm eliminating Izzy. I just want Izzy to rejoin just as a joke, just be eliminated right there and then. And plus I want to make the series 26 episodes, the season 26 episodes. So I don't want to make every episode basically just a non-elimination round, so it just feels a bit rushed. So I'm just making Izzy return. Then oh yeah, there's Aftermath in this universe. So yeah, So yeah, the next challenge will be kind of this challenge will be kind of a those movie things where there's those movie things. It's kind of what's a good movie idea? Oh, good one. Cause this movie's basically an old times movie. They have to make him an old movie, that's based on all that, and they had this ride the train and all that. But so Justin's doing his flirting as usual and trying to get out Noah because and Noah tries to convince everyone that Justin's not a good person, and he has Eva on his side, and Noah asks, can there be a team switch to Chris? And yes, Eva's now on the Killer Grips, and and the DJ has confessed to Bridget that he rigged the votes to eliminate Jeff, and so Team Killer Grips. Team Killer Grips lost. And Justin thinks he can actually do this. They have numbers, but he found the Chris immunity idol. So he used it. And he decided to vote off Owen. Because Owen's too much of a big threat right now. So he decided to vote off Owen. And Noah's kind of just left with Heather, Eva, and Heather. So he would try and eliminate one of those two. And one of those three. So, yes, it's the final 10. So this challenge will be kind of a zombie challenge. So it'll be the doctor. It will be the doctor challenge, the doctor challenge on the from the season. This was basically kind of play out the same thing, but and the Screaming Gaffers lose. Well, and DJ decides to quit the show because there's too much pressure going on him, and and then so this plotline's now over with, done with. Okay, now the next. The next challenge is gonna be a ninja challenge. Each team will have have to do ninja arts and all that, and Harold. There's gonna be a mini subplot line with Harold and Duncan, and this is where Courtney starts to get mad at Duncan because when everyone's targeting Duncan, Gwen, there's a plotline I added extra where Duncan was the only one that defended Gwen, and Courtney's getting a bit mad at Duncan for that, and he's getting a bit pissed at Courtney because there's kind of no reason to get mad at someone about. But Killer Grips end up losing, and Lindsay actually did convince Heather to vote off Eva, because she told her that Noah is lying to her and that he's trying to eliminate Heather, which is a dirty lie, and Justin made Lindsay say that. So yes, now it's the merge. So yes, this episode is a little explanation from this episode's the Hollow Challenge, and it starts off completely random. It starts off just like Chris and Chef being nowhere to be seen. Noah walks out the door, like after his the RV he's in. He realizes no one's there. Then he hears a tap tap, and he rushes back in his RV, and he tells the boys that he heard something, and he thinks Chris and Chef left. And Duncan's getting a bit suspicious, right? Because he's been through this 2 times. So he's gonna be like, this boy's drink. And Bridget wakes up with a photo of like this. All the contestants are still remaining. They'll have an X on their face. All the contestants are not in the season or eliminated. Have X on the face. No, there's a note that says you're next. Like when main characters have stuff like that. That's basically what's here. So everyone's being get suspicious. The whole's trying to investigate what's happened, and then all the boys and girls get out to the RV, but except Justin. Justin stays. Then they hear screaming. They came in and they saw a prop of Justin's dead body. They were getting a bit confused what was happening, but they were just trying to stay on alert. And then Lindsay and Harold go getting firewood. Then they hear some screaming, and they turn out to be dead. So now the 5 that were remaining are getting really scared, but except Duncan and Heather, because they kind of used to this. They're like, Chris, you're really unoriginal right now. But so Heather dies next. So this is the last 4 remaining. Duncan goes to the toilet, and yeah, so the last 3. And Bridge and Courtney dies just out of nowhere. She was just not phased. She was starting to realize, this is obviously a thing. And Noah's now starting to realize, and he gets killed, which makes Bridget the winner of this challenge. So, yes. This is kind of a thing where Justin actually is trying to get rid of Heather. Heather is too much of a threat in this game, and if he gets rid of Heather, because Noah and Heather kind of made up, Noah will be by himself, and Noah will be vulnerable, so he can vote off. You see what I mean? So they all end up voting Heather off. Heather's the first eliminated in the merge. I'm actually now using this. This is actually kind of cool. So yes, she's the first eliminated in the match. So she's kind of a shocker. The next challenge is a zombie thing. Basically, so it's basically Chris says the challenge and all that, and Yeah, and I'm not even gonna explain this episode that much, but Justin wins the challenge and Noah gets voted off the challenge. So this is the final 6. So this challenge is like the pit challenge. Justin chooses the spider. Harold chooses the chameleon. Duncan chooses the wolf. Lindsay chooses the raccoon. Bridget chooses the dolphin, and Courtney chooses the shark. Well, yeah. So this challenge is just basically this like average challenge, and Harold wins this challenge. So yes, and they all agree to vote Courtney because she has had these unfair advantages, and Duncan is getting really fed up with her. And yeah. So yes, the final 5. So yes, the final 5. So this challenge is basically, like the walk challenge. You know, like the walk challenge that they did. Basically, kind of plays exactly the same, but except get with Courtney and Owen and Bridget there as well, and also Justin's here as well. But yes, the one to win this. But yes, there's actually quite a few drama happening. Justin and Duncan are kind of having a rivalry. And Harold is, like, these two are, like, the mini plotline is starting to end. But Lindsay and Bridget form an alliance. And a lot of stuff happens in this episode. And, like, you know, like, Justin's flirting is starting to rub out on Lindsay. But she still is falling for it. And Duncan ends up winning this challenge. And because the plotline ended, Duncan and Harold's ended respectively, Harold doesn't really have anything to do, so Harold just gets eliminated, sadly. Coming in 5th, that's actually quite a good placement for him, but yeah. So it's the final. Oh, see, I've literally forgot to add an X on Noah. So it's the final 4. Yes. This is the final 4. So the challenge is basically the karate challenge, and it's the it's boys versus girls, but it ends up being a non-elimination round. And the final challenge is a pirate movie challenge, and basically kind of plays out the same. Duncan is actually getting really fed up with Justin, and he has Lindsay in his grasp. He's manipulating her, and Duncan's really trying not to, because he knows if he doesn't win this challenge, he's getting out next. There's no way he's not. So, he wins the challenge, and they over Bridget. It's like a tie between Justin and Bridget, but yeah. So yes, this is the final 3. This is the detective challenge. So they have to detect who murdered the people. So it's basically just like all the eliminated contestants are coming back, and the 2 dead people are Biff and Trent. And no, the 2 dead people are LaShawn, Izzy, and Trent. And everyone else has to help them. One of them is the murderer. Biff plays a big role in this episode. Yes, she actually does play a really big role in this episode. And she kind of slowly convinces Lindsay that Justin's just using him. And also, all these people that are not getting the season is here. And then Lindsay actually finally works out. And and everyone has their clues. Duncan thinks Courtney murdered. Wrong. Justin thinks Ezekiel murdered. Wrong. And Lindsay thinks that Heather murdered the thing, and she was white. And Justin was like this. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it, but then Lindsay just says you're not gonna make it, and eliminate Justin. Justin's shocked. What just happened? He thought he had it. He thought he had the games in his grasp, but turns out he didn't. And that's what Bamman about. So yes, this is how I would fix action. Tell me how you would. This is elimination order. 18th, Beth. 17th, Trent. 16th, Cody. 15th, Jeff. 14th, Glenn. 13th, Lashana. 12th, Izzy. 11th, Owen. 10th, DJ. 9th, Eva. 8th, Heather. 7th, Noah. 6th, Courtney. 5th, Harold. 4th, Bridget. 3rd, Justin, and 1st/2nd, Duncan and Lindsay. Tell me what other seasons I should fix, because I feel like the All Stars is a big example when I was gonna try to do that. But yes, if I'm being honest, I actually genuinely do think I would actually prefer this action. If this action happened, I would actually prefer this action more. But just in my opinion. And tell me if you would change any eliminations that happened. And who knows, I might do All Stars of Pacatato, because let's be honest, World Tour, I might do what if this actually happened and see what it would change with World Tour, but this would be how they fix World Tour video, because I don't think World Tour can be fixed, because it's already a great season in general. So yeah, see you guys next time.